After being pecked by a radioactive bird, somewhat mannered, T.Tuthill was compelled to become Kinneas, a Skydude. Dun 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 dun. Yep, compelled to become Kinneas, the Skydude. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you might be in time and space. All right. So, yesterday, we flew in the Boeing 737, and it went okay. It didn't go great, it went okay. Didn't pull off an ILS landing, still managed to land it, didn't crash. So I want another shot at it today. And where we landed yesterday in China. Oops, I clicked the wrong one, I think. This one's taking us north. The other one I had earlier. Let me go back. Just let me double check. So maybe it changed in the last couple hours. Where we at? So I went out and watched a couple of videos on, that's not where we're at, we're over here. Okay. A couple of videos on the 737. I can't say I completely got my head around it, but I'm going to give it my best shot again today. So we're going to be flying to Zhengding. Well, it's the 737, so I'm going to take it. All right. So we're going to be crossing the water and then flying a little bit west and then flying a little bit south. And then there's our arrival. Okay. I did get Bushtalk hooked back up today. Now, because I'm flying this thing and I'm already going to have problems, I'm not going to do my random apps today and give the bad guys a chance to do a sabotage roll. We're just going to get to it.
Good morning, everyone. Xingding, here we come.
Xingding. Hey, what did I want to check here? I wanted to check that Bushtalk is working. So I reloaded that. So if we fly around any cool points of interest, we'll get audio tours.
Sharon from your flight staff.
Hey, Sharon.
We're ready to begin boarding. Waiting for your signal.
Do. All right, it's working. But we're way over here in China. Probably help if I signed in. See if we got it now. There we are. And right off the bat, I really don't see, well, there's a point of interest right when we're crossing the water. And then I see some over here, a couple of them. But not too many. But at least we got the thing hooked back up again. So if we get any, fantastic. If not, hey, we're in China, you know. Bump, 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 bump.
Dollying ground. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Could you please get the passengers on board?
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. The jetway is going to be connected. Captain, all passengers on board.
Cool. It's actually working. The chat should be visible in the live stream today. And it should stay on the screen for about 30 to 60 seconds. There it goes. Yeah, very cool.
Dollying ground. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Could you please send the baggage?
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Baggage is on the way.
Oops.
Dollying ground. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Could you please send the catering truck?
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512, the catering truck is on the road.
Dollying ground. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512 ready to copy IFR clearance to Shijiazhuang.
Do what a what?
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512 is cleared to Shijiazhuang Airport. Via Romeo Alpha 12 Delta.
Dang it, my fingers clicking the wrong buttons.
Flight level 320. Departure frequency is 118.9er.
1189. So that's a whole lot of information that
All luggage on board.
I don't want to mess with.
Cleared to Shijiazhuang via the Oscar Romeo
Shijiazhuang.
12 Delta departure, runway 28. Maintain flight level 320. Departure frequency is 118.9er. Squawk tree 267. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha.
Hello, Houston. Come in, Houston.
Contact ground on 1.
Hi, we're at lunch now, Houston.
Okay.
Captain, we are
Okay.
50%
Have a good lunch.
Fine.
Alrighty.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. Bum, 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 bum. She's the best.
Dollying ground. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Requesting pushback.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512, pushback request accepted.
Hey, Captain. Tobar okay?
Really? There's no, man. There is no ILS today. That's a bummer. I really wanted to.
You are cleared to start engines.
Let's see. It does say ILS 15Z. ILS 15Z.
Pushback is complete.
Z. And then I don't get any frequencies. Destination airport, runway 15. Runways 15. Frequency 1099. This is what I didn't get right yesterday. Oh, 1099. Okay. Got it.
Dollying ground. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512 with Mike. Ready to taxi. IFR.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Taxi to and hold short of runway 28 via taxiway Bravo. Contact tower on 118.85 when ready.
Taxiing. Hold short runway 28 via taxiway Bravo. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512.
I had turned off photogrammetry. Sorry about that. I'm going to turn it back on and see what kind of difference we get. It sure makes the buildings look crisp when you're down at the ground level. And it, you know, it causes it to stop doing all that, like World War III look. But I kind of want to see what it looks like with the photogrammetry on. I can't say there's any difference at the moment. Not much.
Dear passengers, our captain has turned on the fasten seatbelt sign. Please stow your hand luggage underneath the seat in front of you or in an overhead compartment. Make sure your seat back and folding trays are in full upright position. If you're seated near an emergency exit, carefully read the special instructions card located by your seat. A reminder that this is non-smoking flight, including the lavatories. If you have any questions, feel free to ask one of our attendants. Thank you. Please pay attention as the flight attendants demonstrate the safety features of this aircraft. Ladies and gents, please direct your attention to the front of the cabin for an important safety demonstration. There are identified emergency exits on this aircraft. Look around and locate the exit closest to you. Should the cabin experience a sudden pressure loss, oxygen masks will drop down from above your seat. Place the mask over your mouth and nose and pull the strap to adjust it. If you're traveling with children, wear your own mask properly on before helping your children. In case of emergency, after the brace. Brace. Message, tuck your chin onto your chest and bend forward. Place your head against the seat in front with your arms wrapped around your head. Ensure your feet are flat on the floor. A life jacket is located under your seat. If necessary, take the vest and slip it over your head. Pass the straps around your waist and adjust like this. To inflate the vest, pull firmly on the red cord, only when leaving the aircraft. If you need to refill it, blow into the oral inflating system. Whistle and light are here to attract attention.
Oral inflating system. Aha. As opposed to the nasal inflating system or the rectal inflating system. The oral inflating system. Blow into the tube. The blow tube. The mouth blow tube. Hilarious. Oh, you cracked me up. I don't think having photogrammetry on in China, that's probably why. Again, we're in China. They probably don't want us having all their photo data. They probably block it. Let me just turn it back off. Oh, am I still on the Southeast Asia server? I am. we need, there we go.
Dalian Tower, Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512 ready for departure. Runway 28, IFR to Shijiazhuang. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512, QNH 1006. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28.
1006.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Acknowledge last transmission. Cleared for takeoff, runway 28. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Dear passengers, please fasten your seat belts and secure all baggage underneath your seat or in the overhead compartments. Place your seats and table trays in the upright position. Turn off all personal electronic devices, including laptops and cell phones, and prepare for takeoff.
Did they tell me 34 or 36,000 feet? $32,000 feet. Oops. So I'm trying to get my desk a little bit more situated.
V1 rotate.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512 contact Shenyang Center on 118.9er. Good day.
Good day.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Did you copy?
I did. Thought I did. Sorry, I'm trying to work out my autopilot stuff at the moment.
8.9er for Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Shenyang Center. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512 is at 4,000 feet climbing flight level tree 20. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512, Shenyang Center, QNH 1006, radar contact continue. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512, keep speed not above 205 knots. Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Acknowledge last transmission.
Sorry, my flaps are up and the nose is climbing a little too fast.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Did you copy?
No, I can't get LNAV to engage. Same problem I had yesterday. What is up with the LNAV?
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Acknowledge
Captain,
last transmission.
some passengers are complaining about the turbulence.
I understand. There we go.
Passing 10,000 feet.
Commenting yesterday, I really don't like flying over water. I don't like flying over water in a plane that wasn't made to land on water. Like, well, yes, Kinneas, but the likelihood of... Oh, don't give me the likelihood of... If this thing were to have to go down into the water, it should be like, folks, this plane can totally float like a boat and I can land it on the water. So we might have to land on the water, but we'll just turn it into an extended cruise liner, you know, as we make our way towards shore or wait for somebody to come tow us in. Either way, this thing can totally land on water, and you know, we're gonna break out the buffet, and you know, we're gonna have a party. So just because we're gonna come, you know, we're having a problem with the plane and we have to land in the water, it isn't a tragedy. Nobody's going to die. It's not gonna be difficult to land this thing. And again, she floats so amazingly, and we're just gonna turn it into a big party. I did not check to see if the vertical nav was on. Nav. $15,000 feet. Oh, please tell me I went live. Okay, good. No. Do 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 do. So I'm seeing previews that the that new Captain America movie with the Falcon and the Red Hulk, and that is up now on Disney Plus. So, ooh, might do that tonight. I think tonight I need to take maybe a night off from live streaming, and maybe, I don't know, every other day. Boy, full days with the live streaming is as hard as a full day of work. Harder. You mean you work? I am all day, all night, and not getting much sleep. So I might have to rethink trying to do 4 games in a day. Whoop. Bum, 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 bum. Sorry, not the most exciting thing when we're flying over a large body of water. I really wanted to do this flight today because yesterday flying the 737 just really didn't go so well. So I'm hoping today it's going to be a little bit better and I can actually pull off an ILS landing. Got my fingers crossed. Place your bets. You know me. Could go either way. I don't know if this thing has internal camera seats. Like the Airbus. Nope. Bum, ba-da-dum, bum, bum. I wish we could pull up our old map, or at least resize this somehow. In 2020, you could just hit M and open a map up and stretch it out to whatever size you wanted. While we were over this body of water, yeah, we just passed it.
Bohai Gulf, Bo Gulf or Bohai Bay, is a marginal sea approximately 78,000 square kilometers in area on the east coast of mainland China. It is the northwestern and innermost extension of the Yellow Sea, to which it connects to the east via the Bohai Strait. A medium-sized gulf, the Bohai Sea is enclosed by 4 provinces from 3 different regions of China: Liaoning, Hebei and the Tianjin municipality, and Shandong. The whole of the Bohai Sea is considered part of both the internal waters of the People's Republic of China and the center of the Bohai Economic Rim. Its proximity to the Chinese capital of Beijing makes it one of the busiest seaways in the world.
One of the busiest seaways in the world, huh? $31,000 feet. That's a little too fast. I've been so busy this morning I didn't get to do any doom scrolling, which is probably a good thing. So I did not get a chance to get on social media or tune on any news, or I don't know what's going on in the world today. Anything big going on? It's a somewhat overcast, somewhat light rain, light rainy day today in Colorado Springs, Colorado, and thank goodness I'm really loving this cloudy weather and this drizzle rain. It's usually so darn dry here, and so having everything be wet for a while, it's fantastic. Don't have to water the lawn. I definitely believe there's something to climate change. I don't know that we caused it, but when I was growing up here, it used to be very green, regular rain in the afternoons, and it's kind of like that again. We used to also get really amazing snow here in Colorado, and I haven't seen amazing snow probably since the 80s. I mean, you know, like the 8-foot, 10-foot snow drifts that cover an entire side of your house. I've had to dig my way out of a house before. We had to go around the back and work our way around the front and dig a tunnel to the front door. That's how much snow we used to get. Hey, Ben. I'm doing great. Hope your day was great. Evening time over there again. Still haven't satisfied my craving for fish and chips, although I've been telling Christine I was craving, and so she picked up some good fish this week. So I'm gonna give it my best shot to make fish and chips. Now, there are some British guys that I follow on YouTube, and Christine does too. We're both foodies, and they own this fancy restaurant, I guess, in the UK somewhere, and they put out a lot of videos, cooking videos, so I'm gonna watch their video on how to do fish and chips properly. That is my plan for this week. Oh, any update on that situation you were having with the bus driver? I think I may have figured out the ILS problem, and that was I knew that we had to plug the frequency in ILS here, but wasn't sure exactly what was going on. Okay, so over here on the EFB, our runway is runway 15. Okay, so runway 15, the frequency is ILS 109900. So come down here, and I put switch it so that it's in standby, and then type 1099, and then put it back to active. So hopefully that was all that was the problem I was having yesterday. Forgive me if I'm not making much sense today. I've been up all night, Had to pull an all-nighter. It's one of those, sometimes it's better to just keep going than try to sleep at all, because then I won't wake up. But my brain is half there today. I feel like I'm fumbling every other word. She got a temporary driving ban. Hey, I didn't know you were not subscribed. Thank you for subscribing. Getting closer to land, we can actually go back out to external view and see something. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's awesome. Such ingenious people. Some of that stuff probably didn't even exist down there, the land. That's just stuff they probably just added on, knowing China. Yeah, let's just build a couple miles out this way and a couple miles out that way, and
This is Sharon. We're ready for in-flight service. Mind if we start?
No, I don't mind if you start at all. I'm kind of peckish myself.
Keep speed not above 205 knots. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512.
What's that?
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Contact Beijing Center on 120.35. Good day.
All right.
Going to 120.35. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Beijing Center, Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Flight level tree 20. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Beijing Center, radar contact. Continue to Panru.
Where does it show you your plane number? 2512. There's our tail number there. 25390. Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512, CSA 2512. Where is that in our flight? CSA 2512. How do you know what your flight name is, or your flight number is? Go to the MCDU? Really? All right, go to the MCDU. Flight number. Whoops. Yeah, let's see, underneath the arrival code. I just see ZBSJ. Dang it, I keep pressing the wrong button. Enter the flight number you see on the ATC menu. Oh. Q512. Under destination here? No, that doesn't work. Q512. Is that right? I have no arrival. No. Whoops. Yeah, you're right. How that's weird. How my flight plan got blown out. Let's come back up here. What the hell? What is... Where are we? The next point is VYK. Discontinuity. BYK. I don't think we're going to the right one. BYK. Eesh. I'm just making a fine mess of things. That's more like it. Now we're going back to BYK. Enter your arrival code. ZBSJ. ZBSJ is the proper arrival code. It's not a big deal, Ben. It's not a big deal at all. And I know you wanted to take off, so don't worry about that. It's not a big deal. I was just wondering where it might be. I kind of want to start paying attention more and more to the air traffic control and learning how to speak air traffic control or how to respond properly. Been watching these other live streamers doing beyond ATC and using some of the other ones, and they're it's fantastic how they can talk to the application. It's fantastic. Definitely need something like that. Definitely need to learn how to start speaking ATC, becoming comfortable with it. So yeah, I've been seeing, I think, Kip and Nightwolf and everybody else has got these fancy tools you can talk to. Maybe not Nightwolf, but Kip for sure has got one that you can talk to. I think it's beyond ATC. Dugub and Govri. Man, that's a lot of flat land. Not a mountain in sight. That is interesting down there. Lovely. They've got so much space, you know, just like North America. So lots of areas where it's like this, and I'm sure they've got fantastic mountains and everything else here. So coming up on this body of water, just these two lakes. So we're right here. And directly in front of us is this. Baiyang Lake, also known as Lake Baiyangdian. I don't know how to speak Chinese.
Baiyang Lake, also known as Lake Baiyangdian, is located in the Xinganu area of Baoding, a prefecture-level city in Hebei Province, China. It is the largest freshwater lake in northern China. It is referred to as the kidney of North China. Baiyang Lake brings together 9 of the upper reaches of the river water. The lake is home to about 50 varieties of fish and multiple varieties of wild geese, duck, and birds. The lake and side parks also are home to a vast number of lotus, reed and other plants. From harvesting the fauna and flora of the lake, the locals make a living. Due to drought and over-exploitation of groundwater, as well as problems of industrial wastewater since the 1980s, faced with the test of water shortages and pollution of ecological problems to Baiyang Lake, the city government of Baoding plans to solve this problem in 10 years at a cost of 8 billion yuan.
It's so weird, it looks like... The hell are we? Oh, wow. It wasn't reading correctly. Or it was, and we've just flown by it so fast. Man, we did. It was behind us now. It's behind us now. Hauling butt. That area there.
Captain, our fuel gauge shows 25% left.
Thank you. Lovely day for flying here in China. I have not flown China before. I thought we were going to be in Russia a lot longer, but the only jobs brought us down into China. So I thought we were going to cross Russia, but nope. Got to go where the jobs go. Not cool. There's some mountains that way. Oh yeah, now I see them. Lick 9YA. Man, we're getting here. All right.
Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS Zulu runway tree approach via Foxtrot Lima transition. Clear to Foxtrot Lima.
Far up.
Maintain present heading and altitude. Expect ILS Zulu runway tree approach via Foxtrot Lima transition. Clear to Foxtrot Lima. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Descend and maintain 5,800 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Descend and maintain 5,800 feet. Keep speed not above 185 knots. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512.
Not above what? $185. My coffee isn't keeping me up anymore. I need a stronger dose of caffeine.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Descend and maintain 4,200 feet.
Instead of maintain 4,200 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,200 feet. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Contact Shujadwang Tower on 12.65 when inbound.
I can't believe we're up so high still.
Tower on 12.65. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512.
Oh man, up way too high. That doesn't. We're gonna overshoot the runway. Yeah. What? Unless we're going around.
Passing 10,000 feet.
I see. They should bring us down sooner. One 969. $5,000. All right, almost there.
Sightseeing Tower, Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512, 9 miles north, inbound ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512, Sightseeing Tower, QNH 1006, cleared ILS Zulu runway tree approach.
This is 1,969.
Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512, acknowledge last transmission.
Cleared ILS Zulu runway, tree approach. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512.
All right. Well, so far so good. It turned on the localizer and we're approaching the diamond. Our glide slope diamond is now active. All right, the diamond is almost centered. Getting ready to hit approach. Approach. We did it. Thank you, plane. I have been fighting and fighting and fighting this airplane. I don't know if we need full flaps. I think means 15 flaps. Yeah, we're at 15.
500. 400. 300.
We're off.
200. Sink rate. 100 minimums. 50, 40, 30. Light slow. Light slow.
Uh-oh. Come on, baby.
20, 10.
Oops. Did the speed brakes deploy? Did they didn't, did they? I don't know how to arm them properly then.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Contact ground on 121.6.
Wheel out of the runway. Well, it didn't exactly line us up, but we actually got it to do an ILS, which was fantastic.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Acknowledge last transmission.
Going to 121.6. Kin
Oh,
Charlie
boy.
Sierra Alpha 2512.
Shijiazhuang Airport Information Charlie, 2000 Zulu. Wind calm, visibility, tree, sky condition, clear. Temperature, tree.
Shijiazhuang ground. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Request taxi to parking.
Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512. Taxi to gate 8 via taxiway Alpha Cross runway Tree Alpha.
Taxiing to gate 8 using taxiway Alpha Cross runway Tree Alpha. Kin Charlie Sierra Alpha 2512.
Oh, whoops. Head down too much. Why am I getting that though? That could be. No. They keep giving me wheel out of the runway error. What? Flight of ZBSJ? What? What? Are we not at the... What? We're here. What do you mean fly to ZBSJ? I just wanted to go to parking. What? Passenger boarding stop? Well, I have no idea what it's doing. We just needed to go park it and be done. Let's keep going over here and see what he wants. See what we got. I don't know what is going on with the air traffic or whatever with the mission control. We're here. We did it. I'm probably not going to get any credit for it now. But I don't know that it's going to end the mission properly. If not, no big deal. I needed to practice today with this Boeing. Hello. Well, I don't know. Well, I don't know, folks. I'm sorry. Other than just shut it down. Well, like I said, we don't get any credit for it then today, but I got the practice in, and I needed the practice, and we had very little problems today compared to yesterday, and we actually pulled off an ILS landing. Mostly, it wasn't exactly centered. Hey, but that was good enough for me, so I'm happy with it. I'm definitely happy with today's results. Okay, so picking it up tomorrow, I'm not sure. Let's actually go back. Shh. We'll probably end up doing that one over again. Who knows? We'll know more later. Thanks for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate you. Thank you so much.